Up next, we have an 11-year-old boy sharing his ideas on how to become a young environmentalist. Very interesting. Luis Gabriel Galang is a grade 6 student from the Ateneo de Manila Grade School. When he was 10 years old, he created a project for his birthday called Let's Unite in Saving the Philippines, or Luis PH. The aim of Luis PH is to raise awareness of environmental issues and inspire very young people and adults to take action in taking care of Mother Nature through practices that encourage proper waste disposal, water conservation, recycling, saying no to plastics, and caring for plants and animals, among others. Does your child have a question about the environment? Well, let's ask Luis.
Hi guys, my name is Luis and welcome to our peaceful classroom. Today I'm going to talk about the environment, so let's get into that now. Hey guys, my name is Luis and you ask me, what is Luis PH? So Luis PH is Let's Unite in Saving the Philippines. And so when I created this project, I was 10 years old. So me and my mom had this idea where we could make a bags and so for other people. Where can you find pollution? Okay, let me tell you. So it's land, water, and air. Land is the trash that you put on. So imagine you're done drinking your McDo and you're like, okay, let me just throw this, and then you throw it on the ground, which is sad. Okay, and water, some people pee and poop, and then it goes into the sea. And then when you throw your trash there, it still creates more pollution. And then in the air is when people burn the trash. What is wrong with this photo? Let's ask. Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to answer this question. Well, you see, this kid is throwing the trash into the sea, which is bad. Do you see the problem? If he threw the trash into the sea multiple times now, this way, the sea creatures, he must have killed at least more than one sea creature. Which what happened to this whale? He swallowed a lot of debris, which made him to die. Why is water pollution bad for humans? I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. Do you see the problem? If the fish eat the plastic, all of the chemicals will go into the fish and you will not be able to wash it. So when someone films a mukbang thing, they're gonna have a bad stomach and it will really hurt. Why should people dispose the garbage properly? I'll give you 5 seconds to answer this question now. Do you see the problem? When you throw the trash into onto the sewers, it will clog up the sewer, and if there's a typhoon, the water will not be able to be absorbed by the sewer because it is clogged. So this is my grandparents' house, filmed on news for some reason, which was very cool. And then when they went to the house, hit the heel, if you looked at your heel, it was submerged with the water. Will trash go away when you burn them? I'll give you 5 seconds to answer this. The answer is no. Technically it is not away from you because it will just go to the ozone layer and make a giant hole. Like this. In 2014, it made a big hole. 2015, it just even got bigger. And in 2016, it looks like an oval, but it's bigger pa. 2017, it looks like a speech bubble. Then 2018, it looks like a pear. And 2019, since we got to know that there was something happening with the air, we stopped doing that and it got smaller. So every time we do that, the hole will get smaller and smaller. What can happen to humans when it gets too hot? Well, when it gets too hot, people can get heat stroke, which is very bad and might hurt animals and humans. What will happen to polar bears when ice melt? I'll give you 5 seconds. When you see this, do you see the problem? When they're just chilling lang, when 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 everyone threw the trash in the trash can. They were nice and having a good time. And then when people started to throw the trash on land, water, and air, started to burn the trash, they look what happened to him. He has less land now, and if he tries to swim, he can try swim, but if there's none land, he might drown. By the way, polar bears can swim for a long time to find their prey. What can we do to save the environment? Well, it's very easy. So, me and my friends had this idea where if I got a plastic bag, we will replace it with a reusable bag. It is better because you do not have to throw it away. So he asked me, what will you do with the plastic bags after? Well, I will put them, diba I have other trash, right? I will put the other trash and put it into the plastic bag. And the garbage truck knows how to separate it, right? Two, listen to people like Greta Thunberg. Well, the reason why I made this was because she inspired me to do the same. And she says this, you are failing us, we are all Greta. Well, you are failing us because the big people are just throwing it away. So we're encouraging you to throw it in the reusable thing. 3. Give your own talk about taking care of the environment. Yes, I really like this because I've done this 4 times and people seem to get inspired and then they throw the trash in the recycling bin to whoever I talk to. And I did another one about dengue, and in dengue, people die from it. Even if there's a vaccine, there is still a chance they can get it. Even my brother's friend died of dengue, and my friend got dengue 2 times, which is very unfortunate. 4. Spend time with your pets. So this is Trooper, and he's very cute. This is Pretzel. She's the mother. This is Bailey. She's a daughter, and then Sydney's the blind daughter, which is very unfortunate. So when I come to Trooper, he is always wanting me to play with him, so I do that. Pretzel just wants to be fed, like Sydney and Pretzel, and Bailey pala. And when my mom tries to feed them, they just jump on her. She's like, wait. And then my brother has to help her when it's feeding. So when I come out and try feed them, they just sit down because you know why? Because they know that I'm an environmentalist and they say thank you so much. So they have to sit down. 5. Check out your plants. So my mom bought this enormous garden and it's very beautiful. And you wanna know why it's beautiful? Because my mom plants it. And you have to check out your plants every time because if it goes dry, it will go, you have to cut it. Well, and then my mom got this from my Lola, which I call Mama. Well, my Mama has a lot of plants because of her father. Because my great grandfather had a lot of plants, and in heaven right now he's 120 years old. So when my Mama went to look at the plants and one of them went dry, she would go, anong nangyari? So she tries to fix them up because that's her big memory of him. 6. Conserve water when you wash the dishes. Yes, because sometimes whenever I look at some people, they wash the dishes and then when they're scrubbing it lang, the water's still on. It's like you're wasting the water. So you know how many times people do that? A lot of them actually. Well, when they wash it, they leave it on, right? When they leave it on, they waste a lot of water, which wastes water for the dogs and others. And whenever you brush your teeth, it happens too. Whenever you're brushing your teeth lang, you just water lang. And then when you're taking a shower, and then that's water for you to take a shower na already. 7. Schedule outdoor time but to wear a mask. Yes. So me, my mom, and my brother will go out biking, but we would have our mask on to buy something. 8. Follow your dad when he tells you to eat more fruits. Yes, I am very sad that when the cows get slaughtered by butcher, it's very sad to see. So I eat more fruits for my midnight snack. And did you know that when animals poop, it will add more pollution, which is bad. When you share vegetables, this is my brother. He shared it with the indigenous people from Mindanao, and they're studying here because they're studying here so they can have a better education. So when you have fruit vegetables that you could spare, you could give it to a Grab, a Lalamove or something. Put it in give it to them, and then they will ship it to the indigenous people or others, so they may be more healthy. And also, they do not like canned goods at all. So this is my brother Leo. Follow his FB page at the Leo Project. Then help people in need. So this is Typhoon Ulysses, diba? Me and my brother did this collab where we put a bunch of bags and then put hygiene kits. So when we put the hygiene kits, we did it carefully, and we checked if we missed anything so that the other people may stay healthy and smile a lot. You may follow me at Let's Unite in Saving the Philippines at Facebook, and thank you for listening to my talk.
Wow, congratulations, Luis, for being a very young environmentalist. You know, this goes to show that young or old, we can all do our share in spreading awareness for the protection of the environment. Surely, the polar bears will be happy if people can do something about climate change, which has, greatly affected their homes in the Arctic Circle.